So let's go right ahead and get started. We're going to be using the Dark Knight Blu-ray disc as a demo disc because aside from being an excellent film, it also happens to have a lot of the more advanced features that Blu-ray offers. First thing you notice with Blu-ray is the amazing sound quality, and of course the image quality is stunning too. The other thing that will become apparent very quickly to you is that there are significantly longer waiting times than with standard definition DVDs that you may be familiar with. You can see it now spinning up and accessing. This initial load time is really the longest thing that you typically will have to wait for in the Blu-ray experience, as it were. And this is a reasonably fast player, and it takes about 45 seconds to load the disc. So you get a sense of that's definitely still a part of the Blu-ray experience. I'm sure a few generations down the line, we won't even remember what that was like, and we'll be saying, oh, way back when I had to wait 45 seconds for my Blu-ray disc to load. All right, so here we go. The movie has loaded, and it's starting. One of the most important things to realize about Blu-ray discs is that they operate with a slightly different paradigm than standard definition DVDs. For those of you used to navigating a standard definition DVD, you're used to having a sort of main page where everything, it's sort of the central hub for accessing all of the features of the DVD. Well, with Blu-ray discs, they don't really have a page. What you do is, while you're watching the movie, there's that beautiful opening shot, that was shot in IMAX. While you're watching the movie, you hit the menu button, and this ribbon-like thing appears at the bottom of the screen. And that's how you access all of the different features of the disc. Of course, we have our special features, and there's some very cool interactive features that you can access on this disc. And finally, we have this new special feature which is specific to Blu-ray, and it's called BD Live. So I'm going to select that. It takes a little bit to load, and as it's loading, I'll explain to you that BD Live is a feature that not every Blu-ray disc supports. It's sort of in its infancy, but it's a really cool set of ideas. Now, in order to access this, you need a Blu-ray player that's connected to the internet and has local storage. I actually have a 4 gigabyte USB key plugged into the back of this Blu-ray player, so I meet those requirements. Once you meet those requirements, you can access BD Live on the discs that support it. And BD Live is an expansion of the special features. So think of it as a way of expanding the universe of the film, in this case The Dark Knight, to include all sorts of other special features. And I'm going to show you some of them in just a second here as soon as it loads up. So you can see here, I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit so you can get a better view of the screen, because this particular interface is very white. There's no unified interface for BD Live. Each film has its own. And you can see on the bottom here, there are all of these different options. If you go into the Media Center option, what you'll see is that there are these 3 different buttons that you can select. I'm going to go to the Extras one because that's the most interesting. And this is where all of this related content that's related to the film, sometimes broadly. Here's an entire animated series with multiple episodes called Mad Love that are related to Batman and to The Dark Knight. So this is where you access that stuff. You can just add so much value to the universe of a film by putting up these different commentaries and having people who were involved in the making of the film give additional perspectives, things you couldn't necessarily fit on the original 2 discs that shipped.
When Chris and I sat down to write the story for The Dark Knight, we did so with some trepidation. We thought we were pretty successful with Batman Begins. We weren't quite sure that we would be able to top ourselves.
This has been Ellie Ungar-Sargon from Frigid, Chicago. Thanks for watching.